Since 1968, serving our community with local news and sports. Covering Alexander, Burke, Caldwell, Catawba, Iredell, Lincoln, and Watauga counties. We are WHKY News.
Good evening and welcome into the Thursday, September 25th edition of the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Topping our news today, the District Attorney representing Catawba, Burke, and Caldwell County stopped by the WHKY studios to break down a crime bill that was passed this week in the North Carolina General Assembly. The bill was drafted in honor of a young Ukrainian woman who was killed on a Charlotte train last month. Joining us here on WHKY News, as he does each month, is District Attorney Scott Reilly from the 36th Prosecutorial District. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
I know you're staying busy. It's a very busy time of year, and there was some legislation that we have reported on some here on WHKY that was passed this week by actually both bodies of the General Assembly, correct?
That's correct. The Senate is House Bill 307. It's referred to as IRYNA'S law. It's kind of a response to the fatal stabbing of the poor refugee who was fatally stabbed by somebody on the light rail in Charlotte a couple of weeks ago. It really brought to the forefront the need for criminal justice reform, especially in the area of pretrial release, especially with this this defendant who stabbed her, obviously in need of mental health treatment. Also, it was just appalling that he had been arrested some 14 times prior to this, was on pretrial release, and all he had to do to get out of jail on this last offense was to sign a written promise. So this is a direct response to that. It was passed by the Senate on Monday, passed by the House yesterday on Tuesday, and is now on Governor Stein's desk. The main thing that it would do would eliminate cashless bail, so you could no longer, for a violent criminal, just sign your way out of jail. You would have to post some type of secured bond with possibly electronic house arrest and GPS monitoring. The good news is it's not going to change much for Catawba County. We're already doing that in Catawba County. In fact, for violent offenders, we have a policy that defendants are not entitled to bond for violent offenses, especially if they have more than one or a violent history.
Any idea when the governor will act on this?
I'm hoping it's this week.
Okay.
Governor Stein has been, while he was Attorney General, he was actually in Catawba County, and I know that he is in support of some of the provisions that are in this bill. Whether it goes too far, I don't know, but I am very optimistic that he will sign it in the next couple of weeks.
Well, thank you so much for coming in and shedding some light on this, a really tragic event that obviously it made national and international news as well. But we appreciate you coming in and doing your monthly report, and we'll see you again next month.
Look forward to it. Thank you very much.
Scott Reilly, the District Attorney, 36th Prosecutorial District. That's Catawba, Burke, and Caldwell counties. He joins us each month here on WHKY News. Thanks, as always, to Scott Reilly for joining us. You can see the full interview with Mr. Reilly on our YouTube channel. Up next, news from Mr. Reilly's office. A Hickory man will spend 7 to 10 years in prison for property crimes and his admission of habitual felon status. 66-year-old Harold Dean Canup was given the active prison term during Catawba County Superior Court Wednesday. Canup entered a guilty plea to the charges of felony larceny, attempted felony larceny, and habitual larceny, along with admission of habitual felon status during the August 4th session of court in Catawba County. 3 weeks after entering the guilty plea on that date, he also had another habitual larceny charge that he pleaded to Wednesday to receive final judgment on all matters. The length of his sentence was enhanced by prior felony convictions in 1995, 2007, 2019, and 2024 in Burke and Catawba counties. In October of 2023, a report of a stolen lawnmower was investigated. Canup was seen on video surveillance being dropped off at a business and taking a mower off a trailer. He was identified as the driver. In June of last year, the defendant was stopped by officers as he rode a lawnmower along US 70 in Hickory. Further investigation showed he had stolen the mower and later tried to sell it through his jail account while in custody. In December of 2024, Canup took food items and a generator through the self-checkout at a business. He paid for the food but not the generator and was stopped by loss prevention officers. The acts were captured on video. In August of 2025, the defendant stole a leaf blower from a work truck. The incident was captured on video with Canup clearly visible. He was also wearing an ankle monitor while serving probation at the time of the theft. Arianna Mack has details on a large grant being presented to a Caldwell County town.
Thanks, Rob. The Caldwell County town of Hudson has been awarded a $1 million grant from the NC State Capital Infrastructure Fund, or SCIF. This funding will go toward major improvements to Central Street. The improvements include upgraded stormwater infrastructure, expanded sidewalks, new angled parking spaces, a covered pavilion, and converting part of Central Street from Hudson-Kezia Mountain Road to Fairway Avenue into a one-way street to improve traffic flow and safety. This project has been in the works since Caldwell County's Town of Hudson's 2022 comprehensive plan was adopted, and the town expressed gratitude to the local leaders and legislative partners who helped secure this funding, especially Speaker Destin Hall and Senator Mark Holo. Big thanks to Mayor Pro Tem Rick Shue, Commissioner Jim Engelman, and Commissioner Jeff Link for traveling to Raleigh to advocate for the town of Hudson and this project. Design work is underway and construction is expected to begin in 2026. Reporting for WHKY, I'm Arianna Mack.
In today's crime report, Arianna Mack has details on multiple arrests across the area, and a Conover man has been charged with sexual exploitation. In local sports, Jason Savage has details on Lenoir-Rhyne women's soccer earning a weekly honor. In Community Focus, we'll have news on an upcoming job fair, plus details on upcoming events in Morganton this weekend. We are on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 p.m. on channel 14.2, and now live at 5:30 on the WHKY YouTube channel and at 10 o'clock on the WHKY Facebook page. We're also in multiple cable systems, including Compass in Morganton. I'm Rob Eastwood, and this is the WHKY News.
Some people go to great lengths to find the perfect match.
That's why they call me the matchmaker.
At Paramount Kia, we try to pair our customers with the perfect car for them.
Adventurous, fun, family.
There's something for everyone.
At Paramount Kia in Hickory, ParamountKia.com.
Tune in to On Second Thought with Chuck Boozer for Mountain Mitsubishi Military Monday and your chance to call in and win a prize pack, which includes the Veteran Thank You Challenge coins and other fun prizes from Pepsi, Serenity Salt Spa, Midway Carpet Distributors, The Juice Apothecary, and Little Caesars Pizza.
Weight loss is never one size fits all.
At the North Carolina Bariatric Institute, we support you with personalized care
at every step of your weight loss journey.
Your care team is led by robotically trained bariatric surgeons.
Our nurses, dietitians, and psychologists work together to help you achieve lasting, effective weight loss.
Visit us online to register for a free informational seminar and begin your weight loss journey.
You've only got so many weekends. Spend one doing something nobody saw coming. Is it a party, a festival, a race? It's all of that, and all at once. Concerts, tailgating, unbelievable action, 100 reasons to say this is actually awesome. It's fast, it's wild. It's the cutoff race in NASCAR's playoffs, the wild card weekend. The Bank of America Roval 400, Sunday, October 5th. Get tickets at charlottemotorspeedway.com.
Microwaves can be convenient, but they might alter the structure of the food and can degrade the nutrients. While not all studies agree on the dangers, there's enough concern to justify caution. Microwaving in plastic especially can leach endocrine-disrupting chemicals like BPA and phthalates into your food. Now, these toxins mimic hormones, and they've been linked to fertility issues, obesity, even cancer. Instead, reheat on your stovetop, your toaster oven, your steamer. It might take a few extra minutes, but I believe your health is worth it, and the food tastes better too. Now, if you rely on microwaves every meal, it might be time to reevaluate your kitchen habits. A little preparation and mindfulness can go a long way. Your food should nourish you, not zap your energy and potentially expose you to hidden toxins. Let's return to real cooking. It's one of the best things you can do for your body. I'm Dr. Joe Esposito, and I'll see you next time for your Health Minute.
At Paramount Kia, we don't want to sell you a car. We want to help you find the car that's right for you.
Simple, transparent, and fair.
Like this Kia Sorento, 0 down, $499 a month. It has a third row and free maintenance.
For 1 year at Paramount Kia and Hickory, ParamountKia.com.
The following report contains real arrest records and law enforcement data. All individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Welcome back into the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Topping our crime report, WHKY's Arianna Mack has details on arrests on various charges in Catawba and Caldwell counties.
That's correct, Rob. A Lenoir man is charged with drug trafficking. 54-year-old Davian Chavez Corpenine of Broadway Street in Lenoir was arrested Tuesday by Lenoir police officers. He's charged with felony counts of trafficking in methamphetamine, traffic in heroin or opium, and maintaining a vehicle or dwelling for controlled substance. Corpenine is also charged with misdemeanor resisting a public officer. Corpenine was incarcerated in the Caldwell County Detention Center under $350,000 secured bond. A district court appearance is scheduled for October 21st. Also, a Wilmington man has been charged with soliciting a child in Catawba County. 59-year-old George Riston Payne of Wilmington, North Carolina, was arrested Wednesday by Catawba County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with soliciting a child by computer and felony disseminate obscenity. Payne was incarcerated in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $200,000 bond. A district court date was scheduled for September 25th. And a Hickory woman charged with a break-in, 31-year-old Miranda Nicole Mullins of 15th Avenue Northwest in Hickory, was arrested Wednesday. She's charged by Hickory Police with felony breaking and entering and by the Catawba County Sheriff's Office with non-support of a child. Mullins was incarcerated in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $4,000 bond. District court dates were scheduled for Wednesday and October 2nd. Much more from the Crime Report at WHKY.com. I'm Arianna Mack.
Thanks, Arianna. A Conover man is charged with sexual exploitation. 72-year-old Douglas Peter Hess was arrested Tuesday by Catawba County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with 2 counts of third-degree sexual exploitation of a minor and 1 count of solicit by computer. Hess was incarcerated in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $500,000 bond. A district court date was scheduled on Wednesday. A man is charged with crashing into his ex-girlfriend's vehicle. 25-year-old Caleb Dwayne Rutherford of Morganton was arrested Tuesday by Morganton public safety officers. He's charged with assault with a deadly weapon, misdemeanor crime of domestic violence, damage to property, and traffic violations, including reckless driving to endanger. Tuesday at approximately 7:15 p.m., officers responded to a report of a motor vehicle collision in the parking lot of Rose's Discount Store on East Fleming Drive. Upon arrival, officers found the 2 vehicles involved in the incident. During the investigation, one of the drivers reported she had been assaulted when her ex-boyfriend intentionally struck her vehicle with his during an argument. Following further investigation, officers arrested Rutherford. He was not initially granted bond due to the domestic neighbor of the charges. A court date is scheduled for November 21st. And that's our crime report for this Thursday. Thank you for watching. For WHKY, I'm Rob Eastwood. Stay with us. Jason Savage is up next with your local sports.
Tune in to On Second Thought with Chuck Boozer every week for Mountain Mitsubishi Military Monday on WHKY 1290 AM and 102.3 FM and online at WHKY.com.
I've got great news.
What's up?
Paramount Kia in Hickory was voted the #1 Kia dealer in North Carolina by DealerRater.com based on customer reviews.
That's amazing. Congrats.
It's a big deal. Listen, and we also won for the whole United States of America.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
#1 Kia dealer on DealerRater.com.
We couldn't do it without your reviews and our team members.
That's right. Thank you so much. Paramount Kia at Hickory, ParamountKia.com.
The white flag is in the air out front when it matters most.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
As they come to the line, and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr.
Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
LRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
Tune in to On Second Thought with Chuck Boozer for Mountain Mitsubishi Military Monday and your chance to call in and win a prize pack, which includes the Veteran Thank You Challenge coins and other fun prizes from Pepsi, Serenity Salt Spa, Midway Carpet Distributors, The Juice Apothecary, and Little Caesars Pizza.
Rex Allen Theater's back on Thursday night at 8 o'clock p.m. on WHKY TV 14.2 with Kathy's Cooking, Interesting People, Hildebrand Cruising, and the Squatch Runners. You don't want to miss it. Channel 14.2 on free TV.
The Paramount promise is that we'll treat you the way that you want to be treated. We keep things simple, transparent, and fair.
What you see is what you get. No hidden fees. We just want to help you buy the car you want.
Your friends and neighbors.
Paramount Kia and Hickory, ParamountKia.com.
I'm Jason Savage for WHKY News. We begin with high school volleyball action last night. Non-conference matchups. High Brighton fell to Elkin 3-1, and Bunker Hill was swept by West Lincoln 3-0. High school boys soccer action last night. Lots of conference play. We start in the Western Piedmont 3A, 4A conference. High Brighton shutting out RS Central 6-0. Patton winning over East Rutherford in a high-scoring game 5-3. West Caldwell defeats Drawn 10-1. Out of the Western Foothills Athletic 4A, 5A conference last night, Hickory blanking Maiden by the final of 2-0. In the Northwestern 6A, 7A conference, Alexander Central over St. Stephen's by the final of 8-0. South Caldwell and McDowell go to a 2-2 draw, and Freedom fell to Watauga by the final of 6-2. The 23rd ranked Lenoir-Rhyne women's soccer team saw their 5-game winning streak come to an end as they fell to undefeated Francis Marion 1-0 last night at home. This was the first time this season that the Bears were held without a goal. LR is still 5-2 on the season, though. The Bears will return to conference play on Saturday as they go on the road for a rivalry showdown against Wingate. Keeping with Lenoir-Rhyne women's soccer, the South Atlantic Conference has announced its We Played Sports Women's Soccer Players of the Week for matches that were played during Week 3 of this 2025 season, and Lenoir-Rhyne's Lucia Hidalgo was named the South Atlantic Conference Offensive Player of the Week. The sophomore transfer from Limestone, who hails from Spain, netted 2 goals on the week, with the first being against regional power Columbus State, as the Bears would win that one 2-1. She would also add the game winner on Saturday in a 2-0 win over Emory and Henry to give her 4 points on the week. For the season, the sophomore has 4 goals in 6 games. And Lenoir-Rhyne men's soccer struggled yesterday, falling on the road to Emory and Henry by the final of 4-2. This marked Lenoir-Rhyne's first ever loss to the Wasps. A very chippy game in this one. The Bears and Wasps combined for 3 red cards and 4 yellow cards. LR 1-4 overall, 0-2 in the South Atlantic Conference. They will also be taking on Wingate Saturday for a South Atlantic Conference matchup on the road. As always, you can find these stories and the latest updates Online at our website, WHKY.com.
I've got great news.
What's up?
Paramount Kia in Hickory was voted the #1 Kia dealer in North Carolina by DealerRater.com based on customer reviews.
That's amazing. Congrats.
It's a big deal. Listen, and we also won for the whole United States of America.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
#1 Kia dealer on DealerRater.com.
We couldn't do it without your reviews and our team members.
That's right. Thank you so much. Paramount Kia in Hickory, ParamountKia.com.
Tune in to On Second Thought with Chuck Boozer every week from Mountain Mitsubishi Military Monday on WHKY 1290 AM and 102.3 FM and online at WHKY.com.
You are watching WHKY 14.2 television serving the Charlotte region. We are broadcasting live into over 1.2 million households in Charlotte and the surrounding areas, with over-the-air reception as well as 5 local cable systems. If you are seeing this, so are your potential customers. Are you new to TV advertising? We can help you tap into our TV audience. For a limited time, you can secure 50 30-second commercials per month for the low cost of $750, which includes commercial time and commercial production of your advertisement. Contact us at advertise@WHKY.com and let us customize a marketing plan to grow your business and increase your market share. Tune in to On Second Thought with Chuck Boozer for Mountain Mitsubishi Military Monday and your chance to call in and win a prize pack, which includes the Veteran Thank You Challenge coins and other fun prizes from Pepsi, Serenity Salt Spa, Midway Carpet Distributors, The Juice Apothecary, and Little Caesars Pizza.
Hey, grab me one too.
Some people go to great lengths to find the perfect match.
That's why they call me the matchmaker.
At Paramount Kia, we try to pair our customers with the perfect car for them.
Adventurous, fun, family.
There's something for everyone.
At Paramount Kia in Hickory, ParamountKia.com.
When you sign up for a Christian Tourist trip, you're getting more than just a trip, you're getting a full experience.
Anybody can travel with us. Although we are a Christian company, we believe that's part of what people are attracted to us.
You not only get to see the sites that are listed in your itinerary, but you get to enjoy the fellowship with the other people that are on the trip.
We offer so many tours that if you have a destination you want to go to, you name it, and we can say, we go there.
It's so sad. It's not.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic. It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here. Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.
This is Community Focus on the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Up first, Goodwill Northwest North Carolina has a resource and recruitment event coming up next week, and Arianna Mack and her guest give us a preview.
Sandy Williams joins WHKY from Goodwill to tell us about a career fair coming up in your area. Sandy, tell us a little bit about what this career fair will have.
Okay, we are doing a resource and recruitment event on Tuesday, September the 30th from 1 to 4. And we will have a variety of clerical positions, healthcare, hospitality, manufacturing, and warehousing jobs available. Also, there will be local nonprofit agencies there to help with anything like housing assistance, community-based support, family services, veteran resources, food access, and health services.
And this is presented by Goodwill, but some other vendors and businesses will be there.
Yes, partnership. We are in partnership with NC Works. We usually always try to partner together from larger events, like especially if it's a recruitment and a resource event, because we are both really community-oriented service providers here in our local community. But the people that have signed up to be there already include Allegiance Staffing, Catawba County Government, Catawba Valley Community College, City of Newton, Catawba Valley Medical Center, Contigra, Onan Staffen, Republic Services, Greenway Public Transportation, and that's just to name a few.
Perfect. And what do you hope people take away, whether they're a business or someone looking for a job?
Well, we hope our employers always find good job seekers. Sometimes we have known them to hire right on the spot. They'll do a mini interview right there and just say, okay, you got the job. So that's one good plus. And then as far as our job seekers, we hope that they have exercised their right to go to all of these different tables to inquire about their open positions.
Perfect. And how can we learn a little bit more about Goodwill and the opportunities they offer?
Okay, you can visit us at goodwillnwnc.org, and that will take you straight to our website where it tells everything about us, including shopping, donating, working for us, what we do in the community, and how we make an impact.
And how often are you doing events like this that are open to the community?
Oh, wow. I'm glad you asked that. A lot. We've had a lot of events this year, and gearing up towards the end of the year, we have a lot of hiring events for employers who hire seasonally, so that helps people come out and get jobs. We usually try to do, I'm going to say 5 to 7 events a year like this, and we get community partners involved.
You won't want to miss this career event on September 30th from 1 to 4 at Conover Station in the community room. I'm Arianna Mack reporting for WHKY News.
Thanks, Arianna, and thanks to Sandy Williams for joining us tonight. Up next, David Cedrone has details on events coming up this weekend in Morganton.
All right, thanks, Rob Eastwood. The city of Morganton has a busy agenda this weekend. The North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services is holding a job fair at the J. Iverson Riddle Developmental Center. The Iverson Developmental Center is a state-operated facility. It's dedicated to supporting those with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Positions being offered include licensed nursing positions, qualified intellectual and professional positions, clinical intellectual positions, as well as maintenance roles. The Riddle Development Center is hiring in all those positions, and during the event Saturday, folks will have a chance to learn more about the mission of the facility. They can participate in on-site interviews and possible conditional job offers the same day. Some entry-level positions start at $17 an hour. The event will be held at the J. Iverson Riddle Development Center from 9 to 2 p.m. The address is 300 Enola Road in Morganton. Also this Saturday in Morganton, the Burke County government is hosting a showing of a short documentary film honoring those who helped the community before and after the devastation brought by Hurricane Helene. The event is being held at the Catawba River Soccer Complex. It all kicks off at 10 a.m. at the address is 110 Greenleaf Ford Road in Morganton. More information, you can visit the City of Morganton's Facebook page. I'm David Cedrone, WHKY News.
Thanks, David. And that wraps up Community Focus and the WHKY News today. Thank you so much for joining us. On behalf of Arianna Mack, David Cedrone, Jason Savage, Scott Reilly, and Sandy Williams, I'm Rob Eastwood, and from Hickory, this is the WHKY News.
The Paramount promise is that we'll treat you the way that you want to be treated. We keep things simple, transparent, and fair.
What you see is what you get. No hidden fees. We just want to help you buy the car you want.
Your friends and neighbors.
Paramount Kia in Hickory, ParamountKia.com.
The white flag is in the air out front when it matters most.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
They come to the line, and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr.
Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
LRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
Tune in to On Second Thought with Chuck Boozer for Mountain Mitsubishi Military Monday and your chance to call in and win a prize pack, which includes the Veteran Thank You Challenge coins and other fun prizes from Pepsi, Serenity Salt Spa, Midway Carpet Distributors, The Juice Apothecary, and Little Caesars Pizza. You are watching WHKY 14.2 television serving the Charlotte region. We are broadcasting live into over 1.2 million households in Charlotte and the surrounding areas, with over-the-air reception as well as 5 local cable systems. If you are seeing this, so are your potential customers. Are you new to TV advertising? We can help you tap into our TV audience. For a limited time, you can secure 50 30-second commercials per month for the low cost of $750, which includes commercial time and commercial production of your advertisement. Contact us at advertise@WHKY.com and let us customize a marketing plan to grow your business and increase your market share.